Stephen, we followed up Saturday's impressive result with another great victory here in Lossiemouth. Give us your take for this evening's match.
Just a pretty solid performance and result. On another day we probably and should have scored more goals, but I think the reality was tonight, the message was before the game was just to come here and get a win. I wasn't really too concerned about what it looked like. I just wanted to get the win and hopefully get no injuries. And you know, the pitch was actually in good condition, but it was really fiery, very fiery actually. I think we struggled with that a little bit, irrespective of how good our touch was. The ball was getting away from us, and it was allowing Lossiemouth to make challenges, to make the game quite compact and a little bit scrappy at times. And it was actually hard for us to play our regular football just because of how fiery the pitch was and how difficult it was to get the ball under control. But you know, we dealt with it relatively well after maybe 20-25 minutes. Once we got used to it, got our nose in front and got kind of, you know, 3 kind of quick fire goals through really poacher like finishes from James, and then he felt a slight niggle in his hamstring, so you know, purely precautionary, we just took him off. We didn't want to risk it at all, because obviously we've got some big games coming up, so we took him off. And then we made some changes in the second half as well, again just because it has been a tough schedule of games and we've got huge games coming up, and we always felt comfortable in the game. But I think in making the changes, it did unsettle the flow a little bit and the game went quite flat. And then I think, you know, Lossie, to be fair to them, they kind of grew into the game towards the end. They got their goal, which can be totally avoidable from our perspective. We invite the boy in the park. It's a good finish, but it shouldn't happen. But the reality is we've got 3 points on the road on a Wednesday night, so I'm happy.
Absolutely, yeah. Mr. James Anderson hitting some very good form. He had a 1 or 2, I think it was a double on Saturday, and then he's followed up with three great finishes. The third especially was just kind of didn't even look up where the goal was. He kind of knew, and then just a first time finish in the bottom corner.
Yeah, and again, that's why we signed James, because he's an opportunist striker, and he'll see things that other players won't see, and he's got that thirst and hunger for goals, which I love about him. So that's what, 6 in 3 games. So he's made a telling contribution already. And again, there was always confidence that he would slot into the team, and he would get opportunities and chances and take them. And yeah, 3 very different goals, but you're right. He's, as soon as an opening presents itself, he's pulling the trigger. He's not taking an extra touch, and he's not allowing defenders to get near him. He's hitting the shot nice and early. So yeah, really thrilled with him getting his 3 goals. But we could have added to it. There was other chances in the game, particularly in the first half. But again, listen, you know, coming here and winning was the objective, and it would have been great to keep a clean sheet. That's eluded us the last couple of games, which is a little bit annoying, shall we say. But you know, we've scored a lot of goals in the last 4 games. We look dangerous going forward, and just happy to get a really important win. And you know, it sets us up nicely for the next 5 games.